Good morning, Demonicus. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in so early, especially to a stream on a night that I don't normally stream. This is my first ever Friday stream, I think. I've never done one on a Friday, or at least if I have, it was a long time ago. But I wanted to do Turn-Based Thursday Fest justice, because thanks to them, I got introduced to Xenonauts 2, and I had such a good time with it over the last couple of years that I really wanted to give something back. So I've opted to give up a lot of my time to this event this month, and I've got one more stream after this one. But tonight, oh, that's the wrong slide. Tonight I will be playing Nine Kings. Nine Kings is a really cute 8 or 16 or maybe 32-bit little city builder, but it's also a deck builder, but it's also an auto battler. I had a ton of fun with this demo for this when it first came out on Steam a little while ago, and when I saw I had the opportunity to play it for this turn-based game festival, I really couldn't turn it down. I think this is a really fun little game you could play for like 40 minutes at a time. We're going to try and play it for for 2 hours at least. Hey Core, thanks for joining the stream. It's really nice to see you. I appreciate you being here. Let's jump in, shall we? People can catch up as we go. It's not like the game's particularly... Hey Crash, good to see you. It's been a while. So, what do we do in Nine Kings? The streaming does indeed live, Westy. Thank you for joining in as well. So Nine Kings is a little city builder. Now, at the start of the game, we have access to we have access to 5 kings. 5 of the 9 kings. We have the King of Nothing. We have the King of Spells. Actually, this might be... Hang on a second. Let me just check something. It may have copied over my data from the demo. Let me just... If I come down here, there's an option to reset data. And let me just check if they are still unlocked, because I want to go through this properly. Where's your crown? King of Nothing. Hey Brainoid, how's it going? Yeah, there we go. We only have access to the King of Nothing. It carried over my content from the demo. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to start from scratch for the stream. So we have only available to us the King of Nothing. All the other kings are currently locked. So we'll have to find out what they are. And there's 2 kings still not even in the game because this is an early access. But we'll select the King of Nothing as our king. Wait a minute. The stream isn't updating. The stream is not updating. It is just showing, for me, it's just showing the main menu. I'm going to have to change something. Give me a second. I'm going to have to close this and then I think do this. There we go. You should now be able to see what's going on. I usually need to be careful not to Alt-Tab. So you should now be able to see the kings. I wasn't on a different screen. It just wasn't updating the screen at all. But now it is. And we can see the King of Nothing. So let's continue. Yes, I'm glad I checked that, or I would have started playing and nobody would have been able to see anything. So, the King of Nothing has a deck. The starting deck contains a castle, which is our base building. Every king has a castle, as far as I'm aware. This one holds a stone projectile onto our enemies. We control the stone, if I remember correctly. We have the soldier card, the paladin card, the archer card. They do pretty much the basic things you'd expect. There is the scout tower, which shoots arrows. The farm, which increases the size of adjacent troops every year. Very interesting. We have a wild card, which levels up a plot. We have a blacksmith, which every year adds 2% attack damage to adjacent troops and constructions. Also, streaming is Nine Kings. No, it's just Turn-Based Thursday Fest. That's the name of the festival that we're doing. It's run by a group called Turn-Based... Hey, Brainoid Games. Thanks for joining us on Twitch. I appreciate that as well. Yes, Turn-Based Thursday Fest because it is Turn-Based Thursday. And then we also have the Steel Coat, which counts as the first hit the target we take every battle. We're not going to play on Peasant difficulty. Let's play on Knight difficulty. If we're going to do this, we're Knights, we're not Peasants. And let's go again. Hey, Miss Kozvika, how's it going? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The year is 502. These are your enemies. The King of Blood and the King of Earth. Alright, well the first thing to do, we have to build our castle. I'm going to put our castle in the very back slot of our base. I like it there. So now we can drag a troop card in to create an army, or we can put something down. The farm is very powerful. Putting the farm in the middle could be very strong for us, but we do kind of need something to defend with to start with. And if I put down the farm, we're not going to have any defenders, so I'm going to start by putting a soldier card here. And then we get attacked in year 1. Yes, the other kings are kings I can play as well. So I can use my castle's attack to throw rocks at them, and my boys will fight for me. Don't worry, this will get a lot crazier as time goes by. We're fighting against the Nothing Rebellion right now, which is using the same cards as us. We can also speed things up, I think, but not right away. So we have 34 soldiers. Everyone levels up a little bit. Must be the reason why I'm the king of my castle. Turn-based Thursday Fest does rock. I'm really happy to be taking part of it this year. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab some archers. I will pop them in here. My plan is to build around a farm. I'm actually going to place the farm because getting that down early is really good. So every year it's going to make our soldiers more powerful. Now we may lose for a couple of years because of that, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. Again, adjust the speed using the speed selector. We're going to go for higher speed because we don't want to be too slow. In fact, we're going to go for ultra speed. Things are going to get interesting. We're just in the early game right now. And then we'll increase our number of people. Now, the next card, the next loot I want to grab, we can level our castle up. Getting a blacksmith isn't bad either. Let's grab a blacksmith. And then I'm going to put archers in this tile here. So now they're going to get bigger and bigger as well. So we get more soldiers every year, we'll get more archers every year. Now we're fighting against the King of Nature. Okay, nice and easy, nice and straightforward so far. Nothing too crazy. Now, because we beat the King of Trees, or King of Forests, we get to take one of his cards. So we can get Procreate, which adds 9 to a troop. We can get Elves, which are ranged snipers, always attacking the most distant target. Or we can get an Orchard, which creates roots that trap enemies, 3 roots per level. I think I'm going to grab some... Can I stone to friendly fire? No, it can't. Actually, we'll test for that in the next battle, shall we? Crash test. I'm going to grab the Elves. They're pretty cool. We can also grab a Royal Decree because we've gone through a certain number of levels. So we've got Gunpowder, increases the damaging range of area attacks by 30%. We can get Feast, doubles the maximum HP of all troops. That's pretty good. Or Outsourcing, receive 9 free rerolls. I'm going to go for Feast. And the number for each plot shows you the damage they dealt during the last battle. So that's just telling you which troops are doing well. I'm then going to place our Blacksmith in this tile here, where it will buff our 2 units every year. So now they're going to get plus 2% damage every year, and they're got a chance to recruit. Our stone does not do friendly fire. We have just confirmed. Again, we're up against a Nothing Rebellion this time, so I remember the music being a little bit more hardcore, but maybe not. Let's grab a wild card to level the plot up, and I'm actually going to level up our farm. That's got a higher chance of increasing the recruitment. So we're kind of just... Oh, well, now we're up against the King of Blood. I think we'll get a blood card for winning this fight. Okay. And what we're going to draft. So we've got the Imp, fast and aggressive troop with many small units. We've got Carnage. This is an enchantment we can put on a unit. Unit explodes when killed, dealing 10% of HP as area damage. Or we've got the Bomber, who runs towards the enemy and explodes during area damage. Now, Carnage could actually be very strong on our Knights or our soldiers who have increased HP. So I'm going to grab Carnage. My lord, the prophet has foreseen a blessing in 9 years. So that's good to know. The blessing will be Zenith. Doubles the damage of a card on the target plot in the year of the prophecy. Okay, that's not too important. So they'll get double damage in 9 years on this plot. That's in 9 turns. I'm not really too worried about playing around that. I'm actually going to wild card again and level our farm up to level 3. That's the max level that it can get to. So now it can like do multiple triggers of recruitment. But yeah, we're just going to continue throwing our rocks at people. Our little army charges forward. Alright, what do I want to buy this time? I'm going to buy a blacksmith so we can start leveling our blacksmith up. But I think I'm going to put down our elf card so we have more troops. If I put it here, the farm will attempt to recruit more elves. So you can see the elves are mixed in with our archers. And there's some weird plant people here from the King of Nature. It's the King of Nature. That's what his name is. Not the King of Forest. It's the King of Nature. Okay, we've got Mycelium. Summons a fighting spore every 9 seconds in battle. Spores accumulate every battle. I remember Mycelium being very good. My lord, it is time to wage war against another king. Do we want to wage war against the King of Spells or the King of Progress? You know what? We'll do a vote for this. If I press Control-Alt-V, it'll start a vote, I hope. Yep, there we go. I've called a clan council vote, but vote !vote 1 for King of Spells, !vote 2 for the King of Progress. And I'll let that run for a couple of seconds while I have a drink. The King of Progress appears to have a cyborg leg, a gun arm, and is sitting on a throne of tires. Whereas the King of Spells looks very much like a wizard king, as you would expect a wizard king to look. It looks like chat is leaning towards... it's kind of each way. Crash just voted for 1. Progress is because he's such a beefcake and we cannot allow it. He is a beefcake, isn't he? Check out that 6-pack. That is... it's all one word. Yes, sorry, I should have said that. It is indeed all one word. That is one hell of a 6-pack. I think I might need to put my own music on because this is just a little bit too chill for the amount of battling we're doing. But let's end the vote there. Control-Alt. I'll end the vote in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The vote is over, and the winner is option 2 with 2 votes. So we're going to go for the King of Progress. So our enemies are now the King of Blood, the King of Nature, the King of Progress, and the King of Nothing being us. Okay, so I'm going to plop down the Mycelium because they just get bigger every year, which is just a nice thing to have. And our farm is doing its job by increasing our soldiers exponentially. Let's take out the archers first here. This is the Mycelium here, going around the edge of the battle, and it does shoot. These guys are tough. And the Mycelium stays here and continues to grow as time goes by. Let's grab another wild card. And I'm going to level up our blacksmith. It was technically a tie, but does this spot work between YouTube and Twitch? Yes, it does work between YouTube and Twitch. According to my thing, only option 1 only got 1 vote. Or maybe I missed one somewhere. It's a very simple bot. See, now our mushrooms have grown up, and they are now helping shoot at our enemies as well. Okay. Destroy target plot to level up adjacent plots. Area damage turret. Every year sacrifices an adjacent unit per level to gain +2 damage. Ooh. Vampirism. Units attack heal for 25% of the damage dealt. Let's grab that. Ooh, the merchant. We can buy a paladin. We can buy a trapper. Builds traps that inflict damage. Untriggered traps accumulate between battles. We can get the wizard. Ranged troop. Cast powerful attacks at slow rate. We can get the bomber. We've seen that before. We can get the warlock. Sturdy troop that deals melee area damage. We get the lab rat. Disposable melee troop. Levels up whenever adjacent plots level up with no max level. That sounds like it could be very abusable. I kind of think we need some more close combat troops though, so I'm going to grab a paladin. How much more gold do we have? I think I'll also grab the trapper. That sounds really interesting, and I think that's all we can afford. Okay, so we can keep playing cards until we only have 2 cards in hand. So I'm going to drop the paladins here. I'm going to give our soldiers vampirism, and I'm going to wildcard the paladins to level them up. Okay, into a new battle against the King of Nature. There's some really interesting combos in this game, but just because playing the King of Nothing, we haven't got a lot going on yet, but that will change. Alright, Orchard, Boar, or Clone. So the Boar is a really cool card. Can be mounted by adjacent troops. For each 1 HP it has, increases the rider's stat by 1%. So basically, at the start of the battle, your soldiers will get on the boars and ride them like mounts, and they'll combine into 1 unit, which is pretty cool. Clone lets me clone the card of any plot, which is kind of like a wild card. I kind of want to get a turret, which I don't have yet, so I'm going to grab the clone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone up the Mycelium, and then we're going to play the Mycelium to level it up. And our guys continue to get more buff. Okay, we're up against the King of Progress for the first time. His soldiers seem to be quite short range, but they are rapid fire. Okay, we still managed to win, but that was close. We've got the Converter. Turns enemies into rats fighting for you. Rats inherit the Converter's stats. Tank unit doesn't attack but reflects all damage. Or Overhaul. Destroy target plot to level up 2 random plots. Each use 1 more plot is leveled up. I might grab this. Oh, what's happening over here? Expansion mode. Oh, that's right. We can expand. I forgot about that. Well, that's interesting. Where do we want to expand? Being able to buff my paladins would be quite good. Maybe if I expand in this direction. Discard cards and skip year in exchange for gold. I don't want to skip years. But what I wouldn't mind doing is maybe playing an overhaul on the elves to free up this slot. I don't think I need 2 range units. Hey, T-Ram. So I'm going to play the overhaul on the elves. That leveled everyone up, and then I'm going to play the trappers their next turn. And we'll just fire off a few shells. Our Mycelium are starting to get bigger and bigger. Our army is looking really good. Okay. Let's grab a Scout Cat Tower, because we don't have any defensive towers, but I'm going to play a Trapper here. They sound really interesting. Oh, this is a lot of demons. Demons just come in a big mass. We're absolutely wrecking this on the hardest difficulty right now. Demon's Altar summons 1 demon per level. For each dead ally grows permanently 0.5% stronger. Cemetery. If an adjacent unit dies in battle, summons an imp to fight in its place, or the imp. This would be really good, like, against here, where our soldiers are. We might grab the cemetery just to hold on to it. Hey, mishaps. Famous words spoken just before disaster. You can actually do exclamation mark quote to turn that into a quote if you want to. Every time enemies attack your units, those enemies gain 1 poison stack. Every poison effect is now applied twice. Increase the attack speed of your towers. Let's grab Poison Thorns. That seems really useful. And I'm going to play the Scout Tower at the back of our base, just so we have a ranged unit. Because it will now attack enemies during the fights as well. Oh, you can look at the poison damage. That's affecting all of our archers. That's actually great. Look at all the traps that are being laid as well. They'll just stack up. This is good. This is going well. Adds 2% HP to adjacent troops. That could be interesting. That could be really good with our paladins, actually. Okay. We just have to make sure we stay, like, at the right speed. God, our soldiers got murked there. Vampirism. We'll maybe get another stack of Vampirism. Some severe squeaking from our enemies. Is it a little bit too loud? Let me get... Oh, Zenith. Oh, our thing just busted. This is some kind of... It's a tower defense city builder with lots of crazy combos. What I'm going to do, though, is the music's just, unfortunately, like... I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more, like, of a crazy soundtrack. It is at max volume. I wonder if we just slap on something a little bit more... give me a second. What could we put on in the background? I guess we just play our normal soundtrack. Is that a little bit boring? I will leave this on for a little bit longer. If people get bored of the music, let me know in chat. It's just a little bit, like, not tedious, but I was just hoping for something a little bit more... I don't know, when you go into battle, like some heavy guitar or something, play some Italo Disco. Yes, with cards. Okay, we're going to put another stack of Vampirism on our soldiers. So then I have 2 stacks of Vampirism. Basically, you're building synergy in your base to make your guys as powerful as possible. I'm just going to drop the in-game audio a little bit of those loud squeaks, I think. Actually, I'll just... Yeah, how's that? It might be a little bit too quiet. Let me know if that's too quiet. I want the music is still production. It could be. Let's get our Mycelium up to level 3. That's actually going to be great for us, because the Mycelium is doing a lot of work. We're getting so many traps from our trappers. Oh, the Mycelium are doing so much damage now. They're actually the most damaging unit we own. They did 1,022 damage in that last round. You do get a bit drowned out. Okay, let me drop the audio. Thank you for letting me know, T-Ram. Let's drop the sound effects volume down to about here. We'll leave the music volume up high. And again, if people get bored of the audio, let me know. Let's upgrade our castle to level 2. Okay, it's maybe a little bit too quiet. Maybe like to here. Oh, so was that a graphics slider? Oh, that's a frame rate slider, okay. Alright, up against the King of Nature again. We're on year 18, by the way. This is how many levels there are. We're about halfway through this campaign. Okay, let's get another level of Orchard. No, we haven't actually painted an Orchard, have we? Oh, it's time to expand again. Where do we want to expand? We could should probably expand around our blacksmith so we can get more damage. Let's do that and get a high damage unit in here. Yeah, we're doing some fast gaming on the hardest difficulty as well. We're doing very well. I don't want to play any of these cards. I don't want to skip the year either. Let's play Carnage on our paladins. That just means that when they die, they'll explode, dealing damage equal to their hit points, and they have a lot of hit points. Oh, it's the King of Progress again. It's been a while since we fought him. Him with his guys with guns. Alright. What have we got? Unit's first hit is always critical. The Concabulator. When this building reaches level 3, it levels up all of your plots. That seems pretty good to hold on to. Let's grab that. I still want something to put in here, which isn't the orchard, the cemetery. I guess we'll put the Concabulator here. It's not ideal, but we can start leveling that up, because that sounds crazy if it levels up all of our plots. And then we need to deal with the King of Nature's troops. But we're absolutely dominating, so I don't think we've got anything to worry about. This is going very well. Let's grab the castle. Poison Thorns every 2 minutes. So that's another level of poison. King of nothing. What are you, Mithrix? I am the king of winning. Double critical damage. Summons. Let's get another level of Poison Thorns. And let's level our castle up to level 3. Alright. Let's keep going. King of Progress again. His soldiers are actually pretty beefy, like the actual guys with guns. But now our castle and our mycelium are doing most of the work. Okay, we've got another level of Compatulator. Let's grab that Concabulator, and we'll level that up to level 2. And we'll keep going. Up against the Nothing Rebellion now. And absolutely shattering them. We're in year 23. It keeps going. Let's grab a wild card. My lord, our diplomats can now make peace with an enemy king. Let's make peace with the King of Nature. I'm not really interested in their cards anymore. And then we're going to level up the Compagulator, which levels up all of our plots, which is huge. That was great. I like that. Then it broke. Does nothing now. Oh, I should probably help out. Okay, that was an easy win. These guys did have to have doubled their damage off that level up. Disposable troop, levels of Jason plus level up, ranged troop. Let's get the precision attack, and what we'll do is we'll give precision to our archers, so all of their first attacks are critical hits, which seems like it could be very broken. Our troops are so heavily buffed now because with that early farm, the farm has just increased the numbers by so much. So if we have a look at our soldiers... Oh, hang on, I need to look at this first. Let's grab... a sacrifice. The stream keeps stuttering, but there's no one complaining. I think it's a me problem. I definitely aren't having any dropped frames, Naughty Jug. Hey, Hildebrand, how's it going? What can we buy here? There's another farmer at the shrine. Spends 9 gold every year to level up 1 random plot. Costs 3 less gold per level. This seems very strong. Let's grab the shrine. And I'm not going to spend any other money right now. The spire sounds useful. Here's the units closest to death. We'll grab a spire as well. Jason put now dealing poison. We're doing that. I'm lagging on Twitch too. Interesting. You're lagging on Twitch. Maybe the game itself is lagging rather than the stream. One thing I should do, actually, is I should hide this. I'm having to do this as a direct display capture because the game capture wasn't working. Yeah, the game capture isn't working, so I'm having to do a display capture. That could be the problem. Yeah, I really like the card artwork. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice the Combobulator because we don't need it. I'm going to build a shrine here. And we need to just keep leveling this up. And this will keep leveling our plots up for us, which sounds very, very strong. For 9 gold a year, as long as we can stay above that, you don't think you're getting much lag on YouTube. Well, that's something. I can't play any of these cards. Let's dump the Orchard and move on to the next year. Okay. Oh, this is a lot of enemies from the King of Progress. I mean, every time there's a 1 second lag. That's weird. I don't want any of these cards. Let's re-roll. We'll grab our precision. And we'll give these guys another stack of crit when they first do damage. Nice. This thing's good. The shrine is very good. Everything is just leveling up like crazy. I'm definitely not dropping any frames. My stream health says it is very good. And I'm watching the stream output and I'm not seeing any lag. We'll grab a level. We'll grab a Carnage. Okay, time for another expansion. The video stutters. Must be Twitch. I'm not getting any notice of lagging or buffering. That's really strange. I wonder why we're seeing that. Let me try lowering the game speed slightly and see if that has an effect. And I'm going to buy... I should have put a buffer here, really. We'll buy this tile here, and we'll put the spire on it. So now it's going to heal. Now it's going to do some healing. But on YouTube, it's okay? Weird. Twitch usually never has any problems. It's always YouTube that has the problems. You can see the spire now firing out its healing rays, although you're watching at 480p. Well, that's pretty low quality. I guess it's not, graphics aren't that great, are they? Soldier, Farm, or Blacksmith. Let's grab Soldier. I'm probably not going to use it. We'll put a level of Carnage on these guys. Nice. This shrine thing is crazy good. Really, really good. Whatever I buy. Good 720p. Well, you should be coming out at 1080p, is what I should be broadcasting at. I didn't realize people couldn't get that. We're almost at the end, by the way. Victory is coming in 5 years' time. Unit gains 1% damage whenever any plot levels up. It's a bit late for that, but we will take that. Receive 99 gold coins, doubles the movement speed of all units, increase the attack speed. Let's get double movement speed. And we're going to play a reinforce. Since our soldiers are doing all the damage right now, let's play that on them. And this is now at max level, which with no investment, which is pretty cool. I can do today, but I don't think the game needs it. No, I don't think it does. I don't know what to do, Demonicus, about the lag. I can't see anything in my... Let me just check my stream status. I'm going to have to just quickly hide my screen while I do that because I'm about to log into Twitch to do it. I don't want you to see my Twitch back end. But let me just check the stream manager. Create a dashboard, stream manager. No, the stream is stable on Twitch according to this. There's no like health issues that I can see. Pop out stream health. Yeah, FPS 60 frames per second, 7000 kbs bitrate, no drops. There was a drop, like there was a little bit of a drop in the bitrate, but only a small amount a few minutes ago. That's the only thing I can see. No, I'm not seeing any lag. We'll just have to keep going with it, I guess. Let's grab Vampirism again. Such a powerful card. And we'll put a stack of Vampirism on our Paladins. We're only three away from our first victory if we can get there. So that's a Twitch issue then. Well, that was on Twitch. That's the thing. I just checked the Twitch streaming details and there wasn't anything. But it must be a Twitch issue if we're not seeing it on YouTube. Usually we definitely see these issues on YouTube. And I can see that a lot of people are having this issue. It's not just one of you. So it's not a one-off thing either. I don't know what to say. I'm really sorry. Let's grab... I actually don't want any of these cards. We'll do a reroll. Erasing. Destroys target plot forever. Automatic triggers a Royal Council event. I don't know what that means. Destroy target plot to level up 2 random plots. No, I don't really want to use any of these. Let's just leave. We've got good enough cards as it is. We'll put a steel coat on these guys. We're only one battle away from the end of this first campaign, which has gone extremely well. Nice work. We'll grab another stack of Vampirism. Why not? Let's put that on our archers. And this is the end. Completely fine on YouTube. That's so weird. I wonder what's causing that. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that it's primetime Friday in Australia? Well, it should be coming to you through a local server, Demonicus. So weird. Okay, final battle. We'll grab a Reinforce. King of Blood is leading the final, so we must play all of our cards. So I've got to play all of the cards in my hand. So I can't play the Soldier card. I can play the Reinforce card. I can't play the Cemetery card, so we're going to have to sell all of these other cards. And that's it. The final battle is now beginning. Let's see if we can win the final battle. Here's the actual King of Blood on the battlefield. This is the music I remember. I'm just shooting at him. So that's the Champion of Blood, not the King of Blood. Let's keep taking out his unit, his infantry. I think he's healing them. Now the music slaps, indeed. This is what I've been waiting for. Oh, look at his health go down. All of our melee are dead, but look at all the traps he has to run through. Actually, our melee are not dead. And that's it, we won. Well, the winning stick is on every stream, and not every streamer that I watch. That is really weird. Your kingdom has thrived. Click anywhere to continue. Start another run. So your reign, King of Nothing, was 25 minutes to get to the end. We leveled up 1 level. I think we've unlocked some new stuff. You can now play the game on Lord difficulty. We will be doing that. And we have unlocked the King of Spells. You can now play the game as the King of Spells. Okay, let's go to King Selection. Let's select the King of Spells as our new playthrough, because we've already played as the King of Nothing. Now, the King of Spells gets some different stuff, obviously. His Citadel strikes with chained lightning bolts instead of boulders. We get the Wizard, who's a ranged spellcaster, who attacks powerfully at a slow rate. We have the Warlock, who's a sturdy melee troop. We have the Static buff. Units attacks trigger a lightning chain, deals +1 damage and +1 chain per stack. We have the Offering spell, destroys target plot to receive 3 random tome cards. I don't know what a tome card is. We've got Combustion. Unit causes area damage equal to 20% of its attack when it kills an enemy. We have the Shaman. Buffs allied attack damage based on its own damage. We have the Library. Every year has a 50% chance of duplicating an enchantment of one adjacent troop. And we have the Spire, which heals the closest units that are closest to death during the battle. So we've got some really interesting stuff. And what we don't have access to is the Farm, which increases the number of troops that we have, or the Blacksmith, which we used a lot last time to increase our damage. So we have to find some other ways to increase the size of our armies playing as the King of Spells. But let's see how it goes. This will also be harder because we've upped the difficulty. So up against the King of Greed and the King of Progress. Let's build our Citadel at the back of our... Actually, I'm going to build it at the back corner so I can do a U-shape. And we're going to start with wizards at the back. Now we shoot lightning now, so I just do a zap and it chains over. The Wizard King, yes, we are the Wizard King. Okay, next I'm going to grab another unit of wizards, and we're going to, actually what does combustion do? Unit causes area damage, go 20% of attack when it kills an enemy. No, we're going to level up our wizards first. So now we have level 2 wizards. And I'm just going to keep lasering people in the back. There's actually different music for the Wizard King. It's just very low key again. I don't want to come back later. The defender is actually something we need. We don't have any melee units, so I'm going to put the defenders here. And now we've got some front row defenders, and they'll reflect damage for us. Oh, those guys teleported over. Okay, we're building up pretty decently. Beacon. Every year adds 2% attack speeds to adjacent troops and constructions. Overinvest. Spend 30 gold to increase every stat of a troop or tower by 15%. Vault. Receive 3 gold at the end of the year. I think I'm going to grab a beacon for 2% attack speed. All of your units and towers have 20% deal critical damage. Doubles the amount of healing rays of your spires. I'm going to grab Spire Mania, even though we don't have a Spire yet, because that will be very useful. And I'm going to put a beacon in the middle here, so that all of these units will get 2% attack speed every year, which should start getting pretty crazy. Mostly for our wizards, because they do slow but powerful attacks. Cool, okay. Very slow attack speed on the wizards. Let's grab the Shaman, and we will put them here to start buffing everybody. And again, we'll just call down more lightning. So the Shamans will keep buffing our wizards. The wizards will get faster attack rate. These gutter guys are actually pretty nasty. So they attack the lowest health unit on the battlefield, no matter where they are. And you can see how slow the attack speed on our wizards is. It's very slow. Citadel, Reinforce, or Combobulator. Let's upgrade our Citadel, I guess. My lord, the Prophet has received a blessing in 9 years. It doubles the damage of the card on the targeted plot in 9 years, which is that plot there. Okay, so exactly the same as last time, I think. Let's finally play our Spire to heal people. You'll start seeing the healing rays from it as they take damage. Well, the wizards attack so slowly. It's actually insane how slow they attack. Okay, so how slow do the wizards attack? We should look that. Sorry, we should look that up. Strong but fickle warriors for hire. You always have 1 unit for every 15 gold you own. That seems like it could get very good very quickly. Before I play this card, the wizards do 0.21 hits per second at the moment. But that's after several buffs. So no wonder they're attacking so slowly. But we will recruit up a bunch of mercenaries. And just make sure that our gold keeps going up. Zap, 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 zap. I like zapping people. It's a bit more satisfying than throwing boulders at them. I feel like a Wizard King when I'm zapping people. Okay, how are we looking? We could get a Warlock. Every year has a 50% chance of duplicating an adjacent troop. Or we could... I actually quite like buffing enchantments. My lord, it's time to wage war against another king. The King of Nothing or the King of Blood? Let's go against the King of Blood. Because I feel like King of Nothing is actually too easy. Because their powers are so high. I don't have any buffs on anyone yet, but I'm going to put a library here to start doubling up their buffs. And we can maybe start doing something really stupid pretty soon. King of Greed's teleporting guys are really annoying. Okay, another victory. Thief, I don't... mortgage or beacon. We'll grab a beacon to level up the beacon. So we'll get that to level 2. That will double increase the attack speed of everybody. Our wizards may finally get to actually have a reasonable attack speed soon. Last time we checked them, they had an attack speed of 0.21. So we'll see what they've got in the next instant. This is looking really nice. They're definitely doing the damage for us. Oh, units, this is great. Units attacks trigger a lightning chain. Deals +1 damage and +1 chain per stack. And because we've got a library... Oh, so my Discord alerts are appearing on stream. That's not good. I need to turn that off. Let's... anything here we want to buy? There's actually nothing here I want to buy, so we will just leave. I want to get my gold as high as possible to level up my mercenaries. But we will put static on our wizards, and then what will hopefully happen is the library will keep cloning this buff and make them have more and more levels of static. It failed this time. It doesn't have a guaranteed chance of doing it, but it should make them more and more powerful over time. These guys do a lot of damage. Yeah, their gunners are actually causing me a lot of problems because they focus on my wizards rather than my other units, and the wizards are where my damage is. So we need someone to do something about that. Okay, what have we got? Lab Rat, Defender, Overhaul. Let's get another level of Defender. That's actually going to be quite useful. And we still haven't managed to double that buff up, unfortunately. Now they've got more Defenders, that's pretty good. You always know when the wizards attack because the health of the enemy suddenly just goes blasted down. Alright, I'm going to grab another level of library. And it's time to expand. So I'm actually going to expand here in case we get another troop type, but I'm going to level the library up. It's still failing. It still hasn't managed to upgrade any buffs, which is annoying. Lots of thieves. Let's kill the thieves quickly. Okay, they're down. Now we'll deal with the guys charging in. Oof, these guys, both armies have a really good way of dealing with my wizards, which is really frustrating, actually. And my lightning isn't doing enough damage. We need to look into that. Okay. So, Midas Touch. When this troop kills, there's a 2% chance to receive 1 gold. I'm going to grab that because the more buffs, the better on my wizards. The wizards have a 0... Okay, so their attack speed is leveling up so slowly. I'm actually going to level my Citadel up for more lightning damage, first of all. Yeah, got another stack of static. Thank goodness. It does actually work. Okay, we're doing 20 damage to Zap now rather than 15. You can't actually see my wizard projectiles because they're purple, but they are there, and they are shooting them. Right, what have we got? Warlock Combustion, we'll get static again. I want to keep leveling up. Doubles the attack speed of your Citadel's lightning bolts. That's actually pretty cool. Also, increases the damaging range of area attacks. Now, I want to get static fields, and we're going to level these guys up with more static. A double failure, that's annoying. Alright, we should just do a lot more zapping now. Well, that's a lot zappier. We have the Super Zapper now. I thought this was going to be a little bit more hectic, but we seem to be just plowing through, really. I mean, the battles are a little bit closer in this difficulty, but I wouldn't say we're struggling. Single target tower gains 1% attack speed for each 1 gold you receive. Let's grab that, and I'm going to put that over here. And then what we'll do is we'll buy the Midas Touch, and that should cause some really crazy things to happen. That should actually be pretty funny when we get that going ongoing. At the moment, it's attacking very slowly, but we can get that higher. Yes, the King of Progress, so they've got guns. That's it exactly. They've also got like weird labs and stuff. Okay, so I got plus 9% hits per second from that. Let's grab another level of Spire. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give these guys Midas Touch to help this thing level up. Oh, I got another level of Midas Touch, so that's cool. Okay, we really need to blast through these guys. The more money we get, the more powerful that gun is going to become. But we're actually going to lose this fight. We are actually going to lose this fight. That's a problem. The Citadel might save us, actually. The Citadel did save us, but only just. Let's get our defenders to level 3. I think that's going to be a good one. We're really not doing a lot of damage anymore. Our enemies have too much armor or health. These thieves just killed all of my wizards before they could attack, so that's a huge problem. That was another very close fight. As soon as I said that this wasn't going too badly, we started to lose. Let's get another level of Dispenser. But I think, yeah, level that up first. Our wizards are slowly starting to get lots of buffs on them, but I think it might be a little too late. Okay, just zap up all these wizards as fast as we can. That guy got really big. I don't know why he's growing, but do you see the size that he got to? Another level of library is massive. And we can expand again. I want to expand behind here in case we put another troop type here. But right now I'm going to get library to level 3. which should help with triple failure. So it's each level of library gives me a 50% chance to level up, to clone an enchantment on the unit. Oh my goodness. This is looking bad. This is looking bad. They're just killing. We have 3 units left. Yeah, they killed all of our units. They're coming in to destroy our citadel. Luckily, the lasers managed to kill them, but we need to do something about this. I think my beacon is already at level 3. No, it's at level 2. Let's get level 3 beacon then. But I'm actually going to level up the spire to do more healing first. She shares a 50% chance. It's definitely 50%. I'll check after this battle, but I'm certain it's 50%. And each level is another 50% chance. Okay, there we go. I don't need another level of library, but we could grab another level of citadel. 10% of all enemies turn into frogs. Unlock 3 random new plots. Let's do that. More plots is better for me. Let's get a level of citadel to level 3. Yeah, oh, sorry, I forgot to check that. It's definitely 50% though. It's not looking good, Naughty Jug, you're right. One of the reasons I leveled the citadel up was just so we could do more damage with it. The problem is 2 of our enemies are just killing all of our wizards as soon as they arrive. By jumping into... The King of Greed jumps into our back line. And the King of... oh, damn. Progress. There goes one of our gravestones. I have 2 lives left. Dispenser level 3 might help a little bit. This is good, not looking good. Luckily, we can do a lot of damage to the King of Spells enemies, at least. And the healing rays are doing some work. Okay. We need more units. Let's grab Shamans, just to level our Shamans up. Our diplomats can now make peace with the enemy king. I think we need to make peace with the King of Progress because his gunners are just wrecking us. Whereas I haven't really had any problems with the King of Blood yet, so let's get rid of the King of Progress. I would have preferred to get rid of the King of Blood, but we weren't able to. This combustion might be really useful on our wizards. So we're going to get that as well. 3 fails again. Because it causes their attacks to do area effect damage when they kill somebody, which might be what we're missing. That gun has really sped up since we bought it. That's pretty much all of our frontline units dead, which is crazy for how fast that happened. Okay. Mangler, Cemetery, or Bomber. If an adjacent unit dies in battle, someone's an imp. That might be really good. So this is every year has a 50% chance of duplicating an enchantment for 1 adjacent troop. So it is 50%. Let's get the Cemetery and put it next to all of our melee units. So that whenever they die, we get an imp. That might help us with just having more people. Oh yeah, there's the imps there. You can see them spawning and running in. They're just scattered everywhere. Die. Okay, I think I got them all. There's so many wizards there. Ooh, another level of wizard would be great. I don't need a dispenser. I don't need a blacksmith. A forest would kind of be good. We can grab a forest. That's probably all I want from here. Ooh, a farmer. Ooh, a trebuchet. Multi-projectile tower. Shoots 1 extra projectile per construction in your kingdom. That could be fun to mess around with. And we'll grab another level of cemetery as well. Okay, so cemetery gets leveled up. Wizards get leveled up. We will build a trebuchet over here. And then we'll pop a forest down next to our mercenaries. Oh, right, we're losing people because I'm spending money. I should stop doing that. Okay, the trebuchet is great. I've got 4 constructions, so it's firing... No, I've got 3 constructions, so it's firing 3 rocks. When I say it's great, I mean it's funny. It's not actually that effective. Oh, there we go again. We're about to lose another life. Unless my great lasers from the sky can save us. Oh, they can. Damn, that was close. Okay, we are really struggling here. We are in a really bad way. Let's level our shaman up, because I can, but they don't really do a lot for us. Oh, great. Rogues. Need to kill these rogues fast. Oh, too late. They killed all the wizards. Every single wizard just died. And now it's just all these mercenaries that I can't kill fast enough. No, not another life. Damn it. We just lost another life. Ugh. Can you believe that? That's going fast. I don't want another dispenser. Spend 30 gold to increase every stat of a trooper tower by 15%. We may have to grab an overinvest here. Let's expand this way. I think I'm going to overinvest on wizards and hope that we can just get them to a place where they're doing enough damage. There's so many wizards here. We just don't have enough people. I should have taken the windmill. Has the library ever done anything? Yes, it has. Look at this big boy here. Check this big guy out. I don't know what happened there, why he got so big. Let's get another... Let's get an offering. I've got an idea. What's the attack speed up to on these guys? 0.54. I'm going to offer the mercenaries. I don't think they're doing enough for us. Okay, what did we get? We got 2 wild cards and an overhaul. Destroy target plot to level up 2 random plots. Each use 1 more plot is leveled up. Well, I could maybe get rid of the graveyard to level up 2 plots. I don't think the graveyard's doing that much for me. Let's kill the graveyard. Okay, that's 2 level ups. Then we're going to spend a wild card on my healing tower. And a wild card on... Can I level up the trebuchet with it? I can. Level up the trebuchet. Okay, I've got level 3 wizards now. Oh, the rogues. I forgot about the rogues. I wasn't ready for the rogues. No, we're good. This is it. This is game over. We're going to die here. That's it. Game over. We lost all of our lives. Ah! Okay, that was a bad plan. My kingdom has perished. King of Spells, we died. Took 17 minutes. Rip indeed. We did level up the King of Spells, though. So we haven't unlocked the King of Greed or the King of Blood yet, or the King of Nature, or the King of Buildings, or whoever this is, or the King of Progress. So I think we're just going to go again with the King of Spells. Now, level them up gives us perks, which we can spend our perk points on. I didn't actually mean to invest that there. Reset. Okay. So we've got... Start with 1 completely random enchantment in your hand. Castle attack has a 5% chance to insta-kill per rank. Libraries always start at level 2. Your castle can now level up 3 more times per rank. Start with plus more random unlocked plot. Special cards are 10% more likely to appear in shops. Plus 1 world decree option. Losing a life gives you plus 30 gold. Receive 2 free rerolls. I quite like getting the random enchantment. That sounds like a good starting thing. So we're going to go with that for our level up, and then we'll play again. I can definitely see this could be addictive. Seems like, guess what? It is available on mobile. From what I understand, it is also out on mobile. This is also randomly a Hooded Horse game, which I didn't realize when I signed up to cover it for today. Right, we'll put the Citadel in the corner again. We've got Reinforce. 1% damage different plot levels up. Interesting. We have to start with Wizards again. But we will also put a library next to them. They're probably going to be the only ones that we're putting enchantments on. So we're going to put a library there. Okay. We definitely want to get the attack speed on them, I think. Carnage, Citadel, Unix Explosive Death. I don't want either of these. I mean, we could take Bomber, I guess. But let's grab Citadel. And then we're going to put Static on these guys. And of course, the library fails straight away. The library worked so well last time. The library is like the core of the spell guy strategy. Okay, it's supposed to work. It's 50% chance. We can't be that unlucky, can we? Let's grab shamans. I don't really want shamans. No, let's level up the library. Let's get the library leveled up as fast as possible. There you go. There you go. Double buff on static. Okay. See, we're getting somewhere. It's working. We can overinvest. I think I will take... No, I think I'm going to take the dispenser. Because getting that going early seems to be good. Your buildings apply their effects one more times. Yes, please. And then we're going to play the dispenser here. Okay, so now it's rolling 3 times. It will roll 4. We got another level of static there. I know our build's very similar to last time, but that's just what's coming up. Let's get our library to level 3 so it's done. And we don't have to worry about it again. There you go. 3 levels of static there. So they've been buffed like a whole billion times now. Their attacks will start doing so much damage they insta-kill. Well, these guys are tough. Alright, Midas Touch. When the troop kills us a 2% chance. This is actually really useful. The blessing is for suitable assessing in 9 years. Let me guess. Back left, baby boom. If you have a troop card on the target plot, double its units. What plot? This plot here. Okay, we need to remember to get a troop card on this plot ASAP. But for now, we're going to put Midas Touch on our wizards. Oh my god, they got 3 stacks of Midas Touch. Basically, this will make this gun fire faster the more people they kill. When the heck is this clear RNG? Yeah, exactly. This is what should have happened last time. Although, we're actually RNGesus is not helping us because we do not have any troop cards coming through. I should have taken those bombers. We're gonna... Shaman don't do damage. I'm not that excited for Shaman, but we don't need static. We don't need library. So I will take the Shaman, but I don't really want to use them. I will play the Shaman here, just so that we've got them. 2 stacks of Midas Touch. Have to get these guys have to die. Okay, we're starting to run out of damage on our Citadel's no longer doing enough damage to kill these guys. Which is a problem. Okay. Problems are rising. We've got Mercenaries. I really didn't think the Mercenaries were very good last time. Strongwood Fickle Wars. I'm going to reroll. Let's get another level on the dispenser. Time to wage war against another king. I don't know anything about the King of Stone. He wasn't in the demo. So let's find out what he's all about. I was very tempted to take the King of Nothing so we could get farms, but I'm going to try something new. We're in a lot of trouble right now. Oh good, everything just died. All of our stuff died. These things look like they're static though, so we don't need to worry about them killing our tower. I don't know what they are. Like snakes or something? King of Stone seems like there'd be trouble. He does. Okay, we've got the Flame Tower, a mobile tower that moves onto the battlefield to burn enemies. That sounds amazing. We've got the Trapper, who I've seen before. Builds traps and inflict damage. Uninterrupted traps will accumulate between battles. Or the Cauldron. Adjacent plots damage now deal poison damage. 1 poison stack per level. No, we're going to get a Flame Tower. That sounds hilarious. When's it going to move onto the battlefield? Yeah, here it comes. Let's go Flame Tower. It's got a little tiny flame. It's so cute. Go Gadget Flame Tower. I love it. I love our little flame tower. That thing's great. Okay, we'll definitely could do with a spire, but combustion's also a great pickup. Okay, give me some troops. There's no troops here. I really need troops. There are still no troops. I'm gonna reroll again. Still no troops. This is bad. Unlock targets adjacent plots. Adjacent cards return to your hand up to 3 copies. That's a really interesting card. Let's get a poison vial for our wizards. And then we're out of money. So I'm going to put combustion and poison vial on these guys. So they're starting to stack up with a lot of stuff now. They just don't attack very fast. Yeah. Everything is dead. Come on, Flame Tower. It's all down to the Flame Tower. Yeah. Procreate is broken. Okay, I need to get my hands on Procreate then. Let's grab Bombers just because I literally have no other attack cards right now. And we desperately need them. We desperately need something. The Bombers actually did a lot there. Their wizards fired off before my wizards by the looks of it. Okay. You know what's doing all the work right now is the Flame Tower. I don't want any of these cards, but we'll grab the Spire. Okay, time to expand. Don't really know what I want to do with expansion right now. We don't really massively need it. But I guess I'll expand here. I could slap down the Spire just for more healing. Or we could level up the Citadel for more damage. Let's level up the Citadel for more damage. Thank you for the Procreate tip, Lun. I really appreciate you coming in and letting me know about that. It was a card I hadn't picked so far. Unfortunately, we don't have the King of Nature in this war at the moment. Oh, we are struggling. After absolutely dominating our first run as a King of Nothing, we are struggling as a King of Spells. Come on. Can we? We almost managed to save that life. I don't want mercenaries, but I think I'm going to have to take them because I am that desperate for units. The exploding guys just killed every one of our frontline units instantly. The bombers. We should be okay here because the demons are too slow to get away from the flame tower. Okay, the mercenaries did 0 damage there, but they got killed by the tower, so I guess I can't leave that alone. Summons 1 demon per level. For each dead ally grows permanently 0.5% stronger. Well, we are losing a lot of people. Maybe we want a demon altar. Doubles the amount of healing rates from your spires. Every poison event is now applied twice. Summons are 50% stronger. Well, that's going to help with our demon tower. The problem is the only place I can put the demon tower here. So now we get a demon for free. Whoa. Okay. He's getting a lot of stat boosts from people dying already. Are we going to survive this turn? Come on, Gadget Lightning. Come on, Lightning. Come on, Lightning. Damn it, we lost another life. Okay, we've got 1 life left. We are not doing great. Mortgage and Midas Touch don't do anything for us. I'll grab Citadel. And I guess we'll level the Citadel up to level 3 and hope that's enough. We're up against wizards. I can blast a lot of wizards. God, the wizards are just machine gunning me. Okay, I have to switch to these guys now. Because they're at the front. Just managed to survive that. Shaman. Okay, we're going to take Warlocks. I really wanted to... Oh, Baby Boon. Oh, nice. Oh, they got doubled. I forgot about that. The only slot I've got left is this one, which I was saving for a buffer, but we just need the units right now. We're desperately needing defensive units. These rogues are killing me every time. Yeah, we're going to lose another life here. I don't think we're going to kill enough of these guys fast enough. Although the lightning's actually... Oh, I was going to say, it was doing work. It's not doing work anymore. And that's game over. Damn it, we lost again. King of Spells is a problem. I just don't have the troops, is what I'm seeing. Alright, let's do a king selection just so I can level up again. Wizards suck as usual. Let's grab... we'll grab libraries, always start at rank 2 for this level. And we'll go one more time with the King of Spells before we maybe try something else. The year is 699. We're up against the King of Blood and the King of Progress, which is a problem. But at least we don't have to deal with the King of Greed, who has been an issue for us every time. Okay, we're starting with Warlocks. I actually really like that. And we'll give them Combustion. Okay, that's a victory. Next, we will build a library in the corner here. That gets them another stack of Combustion, which I like. Unfortunately, these are against the guys that reflect all damage, which sucks. Okay. Ranged troop always attacks the enemy with the lowest health. Yes, let's grab Executioners. And I'm going to put them here. So now we have we have like a fast firing ranged troop. Whereas previously we had just the slow firing wizards. Okay. Done. Let's definitely grab a Spire next. Doubles enchantments of all your active troops. Is that permanently or just right now? Still seems good. We'll grab a Spire and put it here. So now everybody gets healed. No, we're only playing on Lord difficulty. And then if we fail, we'll go for the King of Nothing. Sorry, I just checked chat. I got so invested in how the game was going, I forgot to check chat. We'll try one more time with the King of Spells, and if that fails, then we will look at the King of Nothing. Okay, that went better. Destroy target plot. With disposal melee chip levels up whenever adjacent plots level up with no max level. You could put them. You could put the lab rats in the middle here, and maybe do something with that. Or is that stupid? Let's try that because nothing else is coming through. Oh, bombers! Kill the bombers! Kill the bombers! Okay, we got the bombers. Lab rat central. Yeah, that's what we're going for. And we'll just keep leveling them up as we can. Carnage is pretty good. I bet that would be good on the lab rats. The prophet has foreseen a blessing in 9 years. Doubles the damage of the card on the target plot. So that plot back there. Okay. So Carnage, unit explodes when killed, dealing 10% HP as area damage. That seems good for the cats. Good for the rats, not the cats. Trying to get rid of the soldiers in the background. The soldiers are actually surprisingly tough. Our Warlock is just tanking so much damage right now, and the healing tower is doing a great job of healing him. Converter. Turns enemies into rats for you. Rats inherits converter stats. Or we could level the lab rats up. Let's grab converters, and we will put them here. Oh, that thing looks interesting. Oh, it's a tower, not a unit. I thought it was a unit. It doesn't fire very often at all. It's very slow firing. But I guess it is converting enemies into rats for us. Okay, that's that done. We will grab... Let's grab Library, get Library to level 3. Although it's not in the greatest position. Let's go against the King of Nothing. And we will put level 3 Library here. Which unfortunately doesn't level up the rats. We need more troops. We haven't been getting the cards to level our troops up properly. These gunners are great though. They're doing a lot of work. Cemetery, Sacrifice, or Carnage. Now what we could do is I could do a sacrifice the rats and level all of this up. I actually think that's a great play. Oh my god, I misclicked. I killed the wrong unit. I just killed our warlocks that had all the levels of combustion instead of the rats. I probably just GG'd us. I'm not joking. I may have just GG'd us by getting rid of the warlocks. That was really stupid. That was a huge F. Okay, what can we buy here that can save us? Maybe an orchard could get us out of this, and a trebuchet, and then we can try that. Alright, we'll put a farm here to level up, to get these guys bigger. I'm going to put a trebuchet at the back and an orchard at the front. Which means the library now does nothing at all. I don't know if we're going to come back from this. Our base is so badly laid out now. They're stuck fighting rats. I love that. Okay, we somehow survived that round. None of this helps us, but we could take Vampirism. We could put Vampirism on the soldiers, which will heal them as they fire. That's something. Oh god, we've got rogues to deal with. Oh no, there's no rogues. This is the wrong people. He has a lot of rats in his army. Oh yeah, this is another GG. My goals are beyond your understanding. No, yeah, clown is the way to put it. It definitely wasn't me doing anything sophisticated. Huh, the healing tower was actually keeping us on top of this. I thought we were going to lose this one. Turns out that Vampirism's really good when you go to high rate of fire. Let's level up the converter, I suppose. I want to destroy this tile. Definitely want to unlock tiles next to the farm. But for now, we'll level the converter up. Kill the archers definitely first. So the reason people stop, by the way, is that's the forest tying them up with thorns. Which is actually giving me the chance to kill these guys before they make it in. And then the rats are going to finish them off for us. Oh, the rats are doing so much work here. Let's grab archers as well. 9 dudes with guns, better than everything. At the moment, that is actually true. Okay, we're somehow maybe recovering. I don't know what these things are, but they look scary. Okay, I take it back. We're not recovering at all. It's all over. It's somehow not over. It's somehow still happening. All thanks to roots. The roots are doing all the work. The roots and the rats. Let's get bombers. No, we got imps. Doubles all our enchantments, all our troops. Doubles XP, maximum. Yes, double maximum HP. I need to get rid of this tile so I can play my imps. I can't do anything with my imps right now, but we'll level our citadel up. Oh god, so many gunners. So many gunners. We have to kill the gunners. They are the biggest problem. Go, go, gadget trebuchet. Okay, I've almost killed all the gunners. Somehow our archers and our gunners are holding on. The rats keep saving us. We can get our executioners leveled up. I like that. That's going to be powerful. That also levels our rats up. That's not what they're for. The enemy trebuchet is so silly. This game is so silly and I love it. I can't believe we're still alive. We should have died a long time ago. This weird amalgamation of cards that we have is somehow keeping us alive. Currently our citadel is doing all of the damage. Okay, Citadel, Sacrifice, or Mangler. Well, I can't... Oh, yes, I need a Sacrifice. That's actually hugely important. Zenith does nothing because we didn't get a good card in there. But we can now sacrifice the Library, which levels up those 2 plots, which levels our rats up. And we have a free slot. It's definitely turning into a Ratvolution for sure. Both rats that we start with and rats that we summon with a converter. We're slowly clawing our way back into this game after accidentally pushing ourselves out. Right. Warlock or Wizard? I think we need more melee. So we're going to grab Warlocks again. And we're going to put them here. And then when we get to an expand chance in 2 years, we'll bring in the Imps as well. But we have to get there first. I'm just back here killing off archers. Good. The healing tower is doing so much work. I love how our gunners are tanking. Who the King of Spells is actually the Rat King in disguise. Our army is so many rats if you look at it. There is the Paladin here. Cancels the first hit the target unit would take every battle is also quite nice. The Scout Tower would buff our Trebuchet even more. But I don't know if I'd ever get to play it. I'm going to grab the Scout Tower. We have enough units now. We need to get them leveled up. The only thing I can play right now is Midas Touch, so I will. Next year we get to expand our kingdom. Oh, you thought Steel Coat? The problem is I don't think we have units that would really benefit enough from Steel Coat. Yeah, right now we're severely limited by expansions. Thorns is actually doing a lot of work in the background by just stopping units from advancing so we can shoot at them. Like, all of these guys are held by Thorns right now, or rats. Or thorny rats, I guess. I guess they're thorny rats. Our Citadel's not at max level yet. Although Carnage could be good on the rats. I think the rats already have a level of Carnage, don't they? They do. Let's grab the Citadel. The Gunners commit to being tanky. Yeah, you're right. They could actually be quite useful there. Let's grab this slot here so we can continue to grow units. And we're going to put our Imps here. So our Imps will start being grown by the farm as well. Oh god, there's so many Gunners. So many Gunners. The Imps are literally just cannon fodder. The tower's doing so much damage because these units are so clustered together. Okay, that's all of them dead. Now let's deal with the guys in the middle. Okay, we're winning. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Right, Converter's already at level 3. Yes, there's no point taking that card. I don't have anywhere to put a Conculator. We could take an Overhaul. Is there any tiles I would get rid of? The only one I might consider is the Warlocks, because they're not really doing a lot. But But I don't really know what I would build in their place. So I think I might take a reroll. And we'll grab a level of lab rats. And we'll increase the number of lab. That's not 705 rats. That's how much damage they did last round. So the number above the unit is how much damage they did in the last round, not how many of them there are. But I thought that too when I first started playing, so I understand making that mistake. Okay, we're getting pushed hard by paladins and knights right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch to taking these guys in the front. I think we're gonna be okay. Luckily, the converter turned the remaining knights into rats for us. Okay, the rats did 1,314 damage there. We'll go to wild card, double stack. Yes, definitely want to double the speed of our lightning bolts. What do I want to level up? Definitely going to level the farm up with the wild card. That's actually massive. Oh my goodness. Okay, gonna start in the back because these are bombers. We're gonna kill these guys. You know what would be great if we could give our gunners maybe poison attacks? That could be good. I choose to believe that's how many rats we have. Well, now we have 1,220, so we'll get a level up from imps. Cool. The farm's starting to pay off as well. Our troops are starting to build up. I honestly don't know how you play this game without a farm. It might be too much of a crutch for me. It might limit my builds too much by going like, but why not farm? Must farm, need farm. Because the farm is just great. The farm increases how many troops are in a unit every year. So the farm, I'll wait till we got our card picked. We'll take another level of executioners. My lord, our diplomats can now make peace with an enemy king. Let's make peace with the king of progress. The farm every year adds +1 unit to one adjacent troop. So the longer you have it for, the better it gets. Hey Tavian, all good. Welcome to the stream. Let's get some more executioners. That also level ups our rats some more. I'm actually going to start bombarding the front row here because these guys get clustered up fast. And the gunners are actually mowing down the archers in the background. Okay, this is actually working. How is the game? Are you enjoying it? Yes, the game is good. It is harder than I thought it was when we first started playing it. I'm going to grab archers, but... Oh, we can actually level our archers up, so that's great. These units are getting very big. Look how many wizards are here. There's so many wizards in this army. And we have no wizards in our army, except for a tiny amount of warlocks. The combos are really fun, Tavian, is what I'm enjoying with it. Like, the weird building combos that we're creating. Although Mishaps has complained that we have an anti-infantry trebuchet, which is not the correct usage of the weapon. But we do have a gun that turns people into rats. Oh my god, yes, static on our gunners. We'll also grab Poison Vial for our gunners. And we'll re-roll. Actually, we might as well grab Vampirism for our gunners as well. And then we will also grab another level of... Oh, I can't grab another level of static. That's sad. You're a king of spells and they have more wizards? That's disappointing. These are the annual trebuchets. It takes 30 minutes to aim and 2 hours to reload. Yes, but how impressive is it? Okay, our soldiers now have 2 levels of vampirism, static powers. All their first attack always crits, and they poison whoever they shoot. So they should be turning into Terminators pretty quickly. They might actually attack too quickly for the poison to do anything. But a lot more of them survive that time than usual. Wild card, yes. And then we're going to wild card the farm to level 3. We have magic. I think we can speed the reload process and hit the targets. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, the gunners are now insane with those changes. They seem to be doing surviving a lot longer with the extra level of vampirism. Incendiary darts aren't real. First tried being a king of spells and the wizard of warlocks. It didn't go very well. Such he became the rat king, and with rats came great power. The rat gun, I think, has been a big part of us. Unit causes area damage, equal 20% of attack when it kills an enemy. That's not actually great for the gunners because they don't do a lot of damage. I'm going to get another level of warlocks. Oh, we get to expand. Where do I want to expand to? There's not really anywhere that I need to expand to, but I could maybe look at expanding next to the Warlocks to try and buff them. Or we could expand here and try and get a buff for these 2 units. I think I'm going to do that. But for now, we're going to upgrade our Warlocks. Incendiary darts are for buildings. Yes, they are. So many demons. And then they all get held by thorns. And get shot to pieces inches away from the enemies they want to attack. Oh, that was brutal. Okay, how are we doing? We're getting closer to the end of the game at this point. Let's level up our imps. We're almost at the end. So victory is here. We just need to get to victory and we've won. Just hopefully mowing through all these wizards. It's all down to our gunners to do all the work right now. They're tough. Their warlocks are tough. We've almost lost all of our gunners. We're down to just our archers now. Oh no, there's still a couple of gunners left. And that's it. We won that. It was a pretty hard fight. I'll get another level of static. I think that's great on them. Doubles the amount of healing, raises your spires. Receive 2 cards after every battle, so you no longer choose your loot. Doubles maximum HP. I'll take that. I will take another level of static on these guys. Again, 1,000,000 demons. Back row is where all the bomb. Okay, we can't even. The bombers just exploded in the middle of everybody. Our range units are just mopping up right now. 5,505 damage from our rats that round. Sorry, 5,511 damage from our rats that round. I wonder if we should give them a level of vampirism. I think that would be pretty funny. Okay, we're 4 fights away from winning the game. We just need to make it there. I can't believe how much damage our rats are doing. Okay, we're killing up all of these wizards. Archers, sorry. We don't need the farm. I could play a blacksmith. I think it's too late for that. Let's re-roll. What I want to re-roll into is a wild card if I can get my hands on one. Less rat damage than gun damage that time. A wild card, excellent. I only have enough to buy 1 card. And there's nothing here. Oh, we could get more lab rats actually. Let's level the lab rats up. I can't buy any more cards. Alright, I'm going to wild card level up the thorns because they've been doing work. And then we're going to level the lab rats up again. So lab rats, I couldn't check how many what level they are, but there are 20 lab rats. Oh, you wanted steel coat on the rats. That would actually be not bad. I mean, the lab rats just did 7,000 damage, 8,000 damage, 9,000 damage on the rats. I am indeed the Rat King. They did 8,911 damage that round. I mean, I did 6,681, but let's give them another level of carnage, shall we? See how much damage we can get that up to. Keep an eye on their damage. 2,000, 5,000, 6,000. I think they all died. Oh no, they're still going. They got to 6,500 there. Yeah, carnage on the rats seems like a good shout. Okay, this is the final battle. Let's take another wild card. King of Nothing is leading his final assault. So we're fighting the King of Nothing, which shouldn't be too crazy. I will build the scout tower here because we have nothing else. I'll upgrade the citadel. I do have the wild card. I think I want to level up the healing tower. And let's go into the final battle where the music slaps. I'm going to kill all of his troops first. Only 50 damage on our rats so far. I think they all got killed before they got into combat, which is a big problem. We really needed them to be alive. These troops are not dying. This is bad. His soldiers all need to be dead by now, and they are not. Okay, we really, really, really need these troops to die, and they are not dying. Why are they not dying? Okay, I'm going to start killing archers. The archers are taking forever to die as well. Oh god, we're killing his stuff so slowly. I think our gunners are tanking through the damage though. He's probably saying the same thing. Okay. Now our units are all fighting the King of Nothing and his army. I've done 18,000 damage in this battle. Okay, everybody on the King of Nothing, the Champion of Nothing now. Oh, look at the damage that the gunners are doing. Yeah, that's a win. Victory for us. I finally managed to win as the king of spells. We did it. That was tough. That was actually pretty difficult. Oh, the puppy has woken up. She might want me to put her out. She might want to be wrapped up. Oh, I don't want to start. Let's see. 21 minutes. We killed 4,000 units. We didn't even make it to level 3. That was crazy. King of Spells. Well, not King of Rats. Now, I can now play on Baron difficulty, so that's what we will attempt next. And we have unlocked the King of Blood. So we're going to play a Baron game on King of Blood when I get back. But first of all, I'm just going to quickly check on the dog. I will be right back. If you haven't got one, go grab yourself a drink or something. Stretch, stand up, and I'll be a couple of seconds. All right, so we have successfully won as the King of Rats. It is now time to... Oh, thank you for the hydrate redemption, Demonicus. That is a good point. I will take a drink. It's time to play King of Blood on Baron difficulty. So let's have a look at what the King of Blood has. We've seen a lot of their units already. They've got the Pagoda, which summons imps, so they just get the ability to summon people. And the final, ooh, good luck, Tavian. I'm excited for you to get that. We got the Bombers, who run towards the enemy and explode. We've got the imps, who are just small and fast. Carnage, unit explodes when killed, dealing 10% HP as area damage. Sacrifice to destroy plots and level up adjacent plots. Vampirism, units attacks heal it for 25% of damage dealt, but they don't really have a unit to go with that, so Vampirism is used with something else. The Mangler, area damage turret, every year sacrifices an adjacent unit per level to gain +2 damage. Cemetery, if an adjacent unit dies in battle, summons an imp to fight in its place. And the Demon Altar, summons 1 demon per level. For each dead ally, grows permanently 0.5% stronger. This could be very, very good with lots of imps, I'm thinking. And considering we make imps with our Pagoda, just think of, oh, and thank you for the posture check as well, Tavian. Just think of imps as rats with horns. They're just horny rats. All right, let's go. The year is 550. We're up against the King of Greed and the King of Progress, the two kings that I find the hardest to deal with. Pagoda, we'll pop that in the back corner. And we're going to go with Bombers to start with, I think. Runs towards the enemy and explodes. And in the back, we'll just make imps. Oh, okay, I get a maximum number of imps that I can make. It's not infinite imps. Alright, let's grab a Mangler. We're going to go full Mangler strat. So I'm going to put a Mangler in the middle here. It's going to eat our units, but we can just make more. Okay, good. That actually did something. That was a bit worrying. We could grab a Dispenser. I don't think... Well, a Dispenser's not a bad thing to get. It just slowly builds up over time. Oh dear, Giant Asteroid just 2 other rights to my ship because I ran out. No! 10 minutes away. Oh, Tavian, can you go back to your last save? That sounds horrendous. I really hope that that's not the end of your run. Oh god, the imps can't catch up. The imps can't catch up. We're going to lose a life because the imps can't catch up. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, you got to let saves. Good. Phew. Let's get a Demon's Altar. Enemies killed have a 10% chance to be summoned back to life as allies. That sounds great. Especially in conjunctions with our new Demon Altar. Okay. I'm glad you have time. Okay, we can't kill this thing. And I don't have the ability to, like, shoot fire at it or anything. It's literally down to my guys walking. Oh, so they're not shooting at my imps. They're just coming for the kill, which is also interesting. Okay, that could have been worse, but we definitely need more units. Executioners. Yes, we know how good they are. Let's grab ourselves some extra. I'm going to put them here so they don't get eaten by the turret. I'm going to summon myself a bunch of imps. The King of Blood has interesting music. We really need more troops. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. Still no troops. Prophet foreseen a blessing in 9 years. Doubles HP of the card on the target plot in the year of peacetime. That plot there, okay. I need units, please, game. We'll get the dispenser up to level 2, I guess. But I'm really struggling with units right now. Yeah, everybody just died. We're gonna lose... Oh no, actually, the turret did a lot of damage there. Pagoda summons imps. The Pagoda is my turret, is my base. I only get a limited number of imps that it can summon. And the enemy don't seem to attack the imps, the summoned units, like they attack normal units. They ignore them. So they're not actually useful as a defensive line. Yeah, they're not. I can't actually use them as a defensive line, which is causing me problems. Okay, defenders. They will do. I'll put them here so they don't get eaten by the tower. But we don't have enough units at the moment. And that's everybody dead already. I think we just got... I think maybe going for the Mangler early was the mistake. But we just got racked. Okay, let's try that again. We lasted for 3 minutes on Baron difficulty. I would like to get a Baron run if we can. 745. King of Nothing, King of Greed, and the Rebellion of Blood. King of Nothing could be really useful to get some cards from. So we'll put our Pagoda here. Again, we have to start with Bombers, so I'll put Bombers down. And then we'll summon some imps in the back line. Okay. So we won there. I'm not going to place the Mangler down this time. Let's get ourselves some Paladins. We'll put the Paladins here. And I'm going to summon my imps in the archer around the archers. Okay, now we have some defensive units. Let's get another level of Paladins. That seems good. That seems really good for early on. Okay. This is a better start. Destroy target plus receive 30 gold for each level it had. Spend 30 gold to increase the stat of a troop by tower by 15%. Hey, Doctor, how's it going? Doubles all the stats of all active demon altars. Well, I don't have any active. Receive 99 coins. Let's grab 99 coins. And I'm going to level my pagoda up. So I think that means I can summon more imps. Or potentially more powerful imps. I think it's more power. I think it's level 2 imps I'm spawning rather than level 1 imps. I will take Carnage. That seems really strong on the bomber guys. Now all I can think of is H bomber guy whenever I make a bomber guy. Just that's what's in my head. So in my head, all the bomber guys are bold Englishmen who do deep dives on corruption and stuff and video games. Okay, we're winning handily now. This is looking better. Let's grab a blacksmith. Foreseen a blessing in 9 years. Baby Boom. If you troop card on the target plot by the end of prophecy, double its units. Which plot is it? That plot there. We could definitely have a troop card there in 9 years. Let's put the blacksmith here, so it buffs both of these units to do more damage. Mercenaries are pretty tough. They're actually killing all of our guys. Okay, might have our first defeat here, because our imps can't keep up with them as they run, and I can't summon any more imps. So even though they probably win in an actual straight-up fight, they're just going to run straight for our tower and kill us. That's the problem with the summoned imps. Let's get another pagoda. I don't really want it, but that's all I can really get right now. So that's us at level 3. I'm going to hold the imps back this time and try and get any units that are coming in for the kill, which will be all of them. So we're actually going to summon the imps here. God, the paladins are really tough. Come on, imps. You need to be fast to kill these guys before they get to my tower. Okay, we started off good, but we're starting to fall behind again. Farm is massive here. Time to wage war against another king. We'll go for the King of Stone again. I want some of his cards to find out what they do. Let's build a farm here to start increasing the number of paladins that we have. The more paladins, the slower the enemy will be. Remember to get a troop on that one square. Yes, that's why I put the farm there, so it can buff that square along with the blacksmith. Wow, this is a slow fight. There we go. Okay. So I need a troop to go here. Quarry allows 2%, adds 2% damage to all towers and base every year. Ballista. Oh, we know, we've got to have a flamethrower. This thing is cool as. I love the little flamethrower. Okay, we just need to get a troop soon. The flame tower. It only does like 1 damage, but I love it so much. Okay, good work, flame tower. I think a demon's altar would be useful because we're losing people every turn. Now, I don't think you can get troops here, is what I've discovered. Destroy target plot to receive 3 random tomb cards, static mortgage, reinforce, overhaul, or clone. A clone's probably fine to pick up. Let's re-roll. Carnage to code Mortgage, Vampirism, Earthworks. Unlocks targets adjacent plots. Targets cards returned to your hand up to 3 copies. Don't really think I need that. Clone the paladins into the square. Oh, we could do double paladins. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe get a steel coat for the paladins. Not anything else that's really huge here. We'll leave the rest of that for later. Okay, let's clone the paladins. And then we'll put them in here. Like Millhouse? Mishap suggested. We'll also play the steel coat. And I'm also going to play the demon altar back here. Okay, we're going to have a lot of paladins by the end of this game. There's just I have no idea what's going on in this murder pocket. Oh, these guys are going to make it. These guys are so tough. Oh, well done, Flame Turret. You did the work. Okay. Beacon. Every year adds 2% attack speed to adjacent troops and constructions. That's not terrible. I could put that... I mean, I could put it here, but all it would buff would be this. So I might hold on to it until I've got more room. But the only things I can place right now are the Mangle... Well, actually, I'm going to sell the Mangle. I don't want it. This might take a while because of the Paladins. I think the red numbers are critical hits, by the way. Oh no, they made it through. Kill them! Burn them with fire! Come on, little flame tower. You can do it, little flame tower. I believe in you! You did it! Wow, only just managed to do it there. Let's level the farm up. That's actually massive. And we can expand. Let's expand this way so I can make use of the farm. No, the farm's going to give us loads of more people over time. Yeah, the farm's a really, really good upgrade. But the archers would also be... We also really need the archers as well, unfortunately. The good news is over time the demon altar will get more and more powerful, but it takes a long time for it to get started. Oh, there we go. There's my imp meter down here. I didn't notice it. Okay. More bombers, I guess? Or should we level up the demon altar? Let's get more bombers. Every time a bomber dies as well, it buffs our thing, so it's actually quite nice. Oh, the mercenaries are tough. And they killed all of our guys again. Come on, little Flame Tower. I believe in you, Flame Tower. You can do it, Flame Tower. Come on, Flame Tower, please. No. Those mercenaries. Do I want thieves? I guess I've got to take what I get offered. Doubles the maximum quantity of pagoda summoned imps. Doubles the movement speed of all your units. This is actually more important than this because this means we can actually keep up with the guys when they're running. And we'll put. I'm gonna put thieves here so we get more of them. Progress isn't here, so no gunners. Yeah. And no rats, because Progress is also the one who gives us rats. Progress is actually the king of rats. I'd like to unlock Progress just so I can play with his rats. Flame Tower doing work. Imps. We could definitely do with imps. Okay. We're somewhat building an army. These seem to be like static ballista units that stone can build, which is really interesting. But I think they only fire once, do devastating damage, and then they're done. They don't seem to do anything else again. Oh no, there we go. No, get them. Come on, get them. Look at them waddle. You can do it, you can do it. Yes. Now burn up these guys. Come on, little Flame Tower, you can do it. Come on, little Flame Tower, you can do it. Come on, little Flame Tower. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. There's no way it's going to burn them before they reach the pagoda. Ugh. And we lose again. We lose again. Alright. We're going to try one more time on Baron difficulty. But I'll let you vote on who we play as. So the options are... We've got the King of Nothing. That's vote 1. We've got the King of Spells. That's vote 2. And we've got the King of Blood, that's vote 3. Those are the 3 options. So I'm going to start a vote. I know there's not that many people here, but I'll let it run for a couple of seconds while I have a drink. So vote 1 for the King of Nothing, vote 2 for the King of Spells, and vote 3 for the King of Blood. And that's what we'll have one more attempt on Baron difficulty with. And like I said, I was having a drink. Looks like we've got 2 votes for vote 1 and 1 vote for vote 3. I'm going to close the voting in 10 seconds. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, vote is ending. Option 1 received 3 votes. So that is a vote we're going to. Taven, you've been away for too long. We now have an automatic voting system on the streams. Both Twitch and YouTube can vote. And you have to type in !vote and your number. And that will get you your vote recorded. Unfortunately, blood does not count. So we're going to play as a king of nothing. I was about to say we do have a perk point we can play. So start with one random unlocked plot. Towers deal 10% more damage. Start with one random king card from your king. Extra cards I think is really good. 10% HP. Can now level up. But yes, definitely want more cards. That seems to be the right thing to use. Right, to get an interface. You wanted an interface? What do you think I am, a programmer? This is just a script. But it does what I want it to do, which is great, at least for now. I might need to work on it a bit more. It's just in C#. So script, just for a peek behind the curtain, I'm using StreamerBot. Which I can't drag over to the screen, but basically it has a really basic C# compiler built into it, so you can am I not your favorite streamer? I thought I was your favorite streamer. So I can run very simple code. So I have like this very simple script that runs that lets me do the voting, and because of the way that this program works, I can there's some text-based thing. Oh wait, you're talking about me? Oh, I can do that too. I can do a Twitch only vote. So I can do this. Of course, you're my favorite. Oh, thank you very much. I can do this. I can do a prediction, for example. Like, am I going to win this run? You can believe or doubt. That uses the interface. That's Twitch only. See how we go. Anyway, let's start the run off. I'll let this prediction run until we've completed 5 years. So if you want to jump on Twitch and spend your channel points, the prediction is running. You can be a doubter or a believer. We're up against the King of Stone and the King of Blood. I clicked through that a bit too fast. Castle in the corner. We're going to start... Oh, I really want to start with a farm. Actually, we can. We're going to start with a farm, and then we're going to start with soldiers. That's a huge, great start. As a mod, I can dictate the outcome, can you? Right, I need to throw stones at people. There we go. Boo. Elixir's greater than C# though, right, Doctor? Alright, let's grab a blacksmith next. We've got 10,000 channel points on I Believe. People, look, I'm just going to stop for a second here. I really appreciate your confidence that I can win this. Baron is really hard. This might not go your way. Oh, it's automatically closed predictions. Okay, I need to check. There must be a timer built into that command that I haven't configured properly, but that's fine. Predictions are closed. We may remind me to announce the prediction at the end. Let's get a cemetery. I will put that here. So now whenever we lose a soldier, we put all money on doubt. Oh yeah, you did. You put all money on doubt. That's right. Yeah. Screw you, doubters, for not believing in me, the greatest streamer ever. Best player of strategy games, and greatest tactician in not being able to win this. Look how great my kingdom is already. Look at that. I've got a level 2 farm. Let's unlock 3 new plots. That seems huge. Look how many soldiers I have. Definitely need some towers or something. Dr. voted for Believe. See, Dr. did it. I didn't actually see any money in the vote, Dr. but whatever. Okay, we need some more troops. We've got the option between Quarry, adds 2% damage to all towers and base every year. Trebuchet or a Trapper. Let's grab some Trappers. I don't think they're great, but we can use them. Like, better than nothing. Why can't I put points of prediction? The prediction, unfortunately, has closed, Demonicus. I didn't realize there was a timer on it, and the prediction has closed. I'm really sorry about that. I'll need to fix that before the next stream. In fact, I could probably go into the commands and fix it right now if I look at it really quickly. If I bring StreamerBot up and I go to new prediction start, and then I need to go to commands. No, I need to go to action. Okay, maybe I do need to check this because that's just the notification. Prediction, here we go. New commands prediction. 2 outcomes. Doesn't say how long. There's no timer here. Okay, I need to look into it. I'm not going to do coding live. I'm not Doug. I will look into it for next stream. I'm a YouTube stream scrubber. You're not a scrub at all, Doctor. That's right, yeah. Blossing in 9 years. We should pay attention to the game, shouldn't we? doubles the damage of the plot of the card on the plot. Where is the plot? This plot here gets double damage, so I need to get a troop here that does decent damage to start with. For now, we're going to level our soldiers up. We have a lot of soldiers already. These are traps that will stay forever, or until someone runs over them, and our trappers will just continually lay more traps over time. Okay, this is looking okay so far. We've got imps and bombers. This could be pretty funny. We could put the bombers on the double damage tile and make them do extreme damage when they arrive, and we can recruit more and more bombers with the farm. I think that's where we're going to go with that. That could be pretty good in the long run. It's going to start off slow, but it might pay off in a while. Oh wow, the imps are fast. So we're getting the imps from the graveyard, so every time a unit dies we get an imp, so that works really well with the bombers as well. Paladins I'll definitely grab. Hey Toasted Waffles, how's it going? Good to see you. Time to wage war against another king. Let's go against the King of Nature, because I like Mycelium, and I wouldn't mind getting my hands on some. Paladin, Blacksmith, or Scout Tower. I think I'm going to grab Paladins. What we don't have are ranged units, which I would like to get my hands on, if I'm being completely honest. Some elves might be nice, or if we can get our hands on it, Mycelium would be amazing. Alright, oh, you got a session today, that's awesome. Your session will probably coincide with me ending the stream. Okay, we've got elves. We also got Procreate, which someone said was absolutely broken. But because we've got a farm, I don't think we need Procreate, and we definitely need some ranged units. So I am going to grab the elves, and we'll pop the elves here, I suppose. The big problem with the elves is they're not adjacent to any of our buff buildings right now. We definitely need to get our base doing more damage, because it's not doing enough at the moment. That's quite a fight in the middle. Oh dear. That's the worst thing that can happen to you as a GM, and I've done it before. Oh, are the trappers coming to fight? I think the trappers are coming to fight. Okay, that was another win. That's good. Archer, Paladins, or Scout Towers. Let's level up our Paladins. Oh, we can actually buy units. Normally you can't. Oh, thank you. Toasted Waffles, thank you so much for the resub. You keep resubbing to the channel. I really appreciate it, but it keeps surprising me every time you do it. Well, there's rats available, TRM. We can definitely level our elves up. I'd like that. We'll level our soldiers up as well. That's a sign of money. So we'll level our soldiers up to level 3. We'll level our elves up to level 2. We'll level our paladins up to level 2. That's quite a big buff for our faction. Ooh, big damage. The elves have a really long reload time, but they do a lot of damage when they fire. Let's grab a Carnage to put on our bombers. I think that's pretty funny. So now when they die, they'll do extra damage on top of the damage they're already doing when they die. Procreate would be goon on the elves, would it? Since they aren't near the farm. Yeah, Procreate would be goon on the elves. I'm sure they'd enjoy that. Ballista, Earthworks, or Quarry. Oh god. Unlocks targets adjacent plots. Targets cards returned to your hand. Up to 3 copies. So this just puts the card back in my hand and unlocks the plot next to it. Is there a better place I could put the farm? Because I could... Oh, I won't unlock anything next to it, will I? Let's just grab the Ballista. And we can expand. I'm thinking about somewhere else I could put a farm or something if I got another one. I would really like to buff the elves if possible. If we go here, then this is already open, but this is already open too. Let's go here. And then I'm going to put the Ballista here. Ah, that's what that is. Their Ballista. Okay, the Ballista is a unit. I did not realize it was a unit. But the Ballista is actually a unit. I guess you have to fertilize the field somehow, Doctor. I guess I see Thirsty Chat is back. I thought I'd lost you after we stopped playing Thingy for a little while. Orchard is amazing. Orchard is a really, really powerful card, but so is Clone. And I think right now Clone is a really good card because I want to clone my farm and level my farm up to level 3. I think the Ballistas only get to fire once. Thirsty Witches when? There's no witches in this game that I know of. Only warlocks. No horde chat bonk. Alright. Let's level our blacksmith up. Increases the attack of all your units and towers by 30%. That sounds pretty good. And then we'll level our blacksmith up to level 2. Our soldiers are getting really buff. Wow, those ballista bolts just go through everybody. Look how many traps we have at the back of the battlefield. Hey, I wonder what the doubters are thinking right now. Are you regretting your doubtingness? Wallmaker builds defensive walls in your kingdom. I want to see what this does. Let's get a wallmaker. Oh, thank you. Love that the ballistas have an idle breathing animation. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What's the number 2? Oh, that's what you predicted. That's cool to see. So what is a wall build? Cool, we got a wall. I doubted for the memes at the points. Now you've got time to fail. Now you've still got time to fail horribly in the 11th hour. But if I just buy random cards to see what they do, then there is a chance that will happen. So he rebuilds the walls every time. Okay, we're going to grab a procreate. Oh, and those guys just got double damage. And we're going to procreate the elves. We're going to goon the elves. Definitely need a proper tower doing damage, I think. Hey, Adaptable Beta, you're right, it is still early. It's looking good, though. Thirsty Elven Strike. Let's get another Wallmaker? Or should we get a Trebuchet? The problem with the Trebuchet is I don't have many constructions in my kingdom. Actually, I do. I've got... Oh, I did not mean to reroll that. Let's just grab a Trebuchet then, before I reroll that again by accident. We'll pop the Trebuchet... here. Damage is good on the Trebuchet, actually. Our soldiers are doing great work, however. As is our level 1 tower. Vampirism on our soldiers, I think, would go down very well. Kill the elves. I still really want a Mycelium card. Elf. We'll take elf. Oh, we can expand the kingdom again. Well, I made a bit of a mess with my plan, so I will unlock this tile. And then we're going to level the elves up to level 3. Definitely need to focus on killing the paladins because they take forever to kill. I love how much damage our level 1 castle keeps doing. It's crazy. Also, look how many traps there are. These are all traps that our trappers have laid. And we keep getting more and more of them. Well, we could go for another farm. And we could put the farm here next to the elves. And then unlock this tile later. Actually, putting... yeah. I think we're going to get another farm. We could get archers, but I think we're going to get another farm to get more elves over time. And then we can unlock this tile here and maybe get something else to increase the size of as well. I like it when everything clusters up and makes itself easy for me to kill. Look at they do reload. Wow, that was a lot of damage. The ballistas getting a chance to reload was actually nasty as anything. Good work, elves. Okay, that was the closest we've come to disaster so far. The flame tower. Oh, I have to have a flame tower, but I don't know where I can put it. Your buildings apply their effects 1 extra time. That's massive. We're definitely putting a little flame tower at the back here. That also buffs our trebuchet. Do you see how many buffs we just got? How are you feeling now, doubters? Oh, putting the flame tower at the back means it has to drive for hours to get to the front line. That's also adorable. I should have taken that into consideration. We're looking good. I don't have anywhere to put any troops right now. I will grab a scout tower for when I get room, but for now we'll level our blacksmith up to level 3. Steel coat on soldiers would also be good. That's a good point. I keep overlooking it. Elves do need an attack speed boost, but I don't know. I can't really get one for them. Oh, this army's in big trouble. Oh, Mycelium. Oh, I really want to take Mycelium. It's so good. But I don't have room for it right now. And Procreate is the correct choice. We're quite far away from our next expand. It has to be Procreate. As much as I want it to be something else. Who do we want to make peace with? The King of Nature or the King of Stone? I think we've got... Oh, I want both cards from both of these guys. Let's get rid of the King of Blood. Procreate, right? Who do we want to procreate? Let's procreate the Ballistas. War Crime Tower cruising in. I love the War Crime Tower. It's my favorite thing in the game right now is the War Crime Tower. I want to get more War Crime Towers to level it up. Oh my god, the Ballistas. They just did so much damage. We haven't rolled any wild cards yet this game, which is really surprising. Soldiers just doing so much damage. Quote, who do we want to procreate? I think that's how you do it, T-Ram. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, actually a castle level up. Probably due a castle level up, right? It's still level 1. I thought the command was exclamation mark quote. Let me quickly check. Quotes. Oh, I need to help out. Hang on. Shout out, translate, clip. Maybe I don't have a quote. Oh, you know what it is? I have a way to turn something in chat into a quote. So if I click on you... Yeah, I can make quotes. Now, if you do exclamation mark quote, that will now be a quote, which is not the correct way of doing it, but that is what happens now. I don't really want any of these. Or these. Or these. Well, grab a trebuchet. That's what I can grab. So now I can. So basically, I have. There isn't a chat command for you to make quotes, but I can. I'll make one. I'll make one, but I've just got it. Yes, level 2 War Crime Tower is why I bought that. Add a level 2 trebuchet as well. I can actually. Who forgot to rate limit this? It should be rate limited. Come on, War Crime Tower, you can do it. Here it comes. Brrr. Okay, Tavian, what are you doing? Am I going to have to rate limit it while we're live? Commands, quote. Why can't I see that command? That's a little bit concerning. Account age, clip, flip coin, follow, lurk, set title, shout out. I don't see a quote command in my actual commands that you are activating. So I don't know how you're doing that. Oh, I think I know what's happening. If I go to new quote, core quotes, show quote. I don't know how you're doing that, Tavian. It's because I think you're using the Twitch quote command rather than a command in my program. So I don't know how to stop that. I did Steel Coat on Soldiers. I did it for you, Mishaps. Come on, little War Crime Tower. You can do it. Oh, yeah. Believers, you must be vomiting and sweating right now. Sorry, doubters, you must be vomiting and sweating right now. All those channel points, you're about to lose them all. Okay, let's build another one here. We can take another troop type there. Now we're going to get a level 3 trebuchet. Which isn't doing that much damage. Trebuchet is definitely not our best unit, but whatever, we'll make it more powerful. Come on, little Warcrime Tower. You can do it with your 4,000 damage. This thing does a lot of damage. It and our soldiers are just doing all the work. So it did 5,380 that round, and our soldiers did... We actually get some archers going. So many buffs. King of Nothing's actually really good. Easy to overlook how good the King of Nothing is. Oh wow, they're just chewing through them all. The problem with elves is they shoot at the most rearmost units, so they never shoot at the guys attacking them, which causes these problems. I think we're maxed out. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We'll grab my city, but we have no slots for it. Your buildings apply their effect one more time. Yes, please. I've got nowhere to put... I've got no free slots, so we're going to have to start selling cards. Okay, I need to do something about the quote thing. Especially because that's not a quote I actually want. I can fix the quote to not have exclamation quote. Oh my goodness, maybe that is adding more quotes. God King of Nothing. Also, just in case, we have all of these traps defending our city walls. One thing that's been really surprising is the lack of wild cards we've rolled. That's one of the the king's things. Oh, I had to say it, didn't I? I had to summon it. Well, I think we all know what we're going to spend the wild card on, right? We're going to get a level 2 cemetery. No, we're going to get a level 3 Warcrime Tower. There's so many soldiers. Let's go Warcrime Tower. Oh, it does a lot of damage now. Okay, we've got 2 more battles. Orchard, Castle, Forest. I'll grab a castle. Mortgage, Reinforced, Combustion. Combustion could be really good on our soldiers. And we'll get another level to steel. Can't afford it. Okay. So we're going to put Combustion on our soldiers. We're going to level our tower up to level 3. Imagine how good the Warcrime Tower would be if it didn't have to roll across the entire battlefield. No, that's by design. That's all about... the most important part of the Warcrime Tower is actually the intimidation factor as it rolls across the battlefield. That's like the most important part of it. Well, how are you feeling, doubters? You're about to lose all those channel points. That's the suspense of the Warcrime Tower. Exactly. Oh, another wild card. What can we level up with this? We can level our paladins up. We can level the farm up. We can level the cemetery up. We can level the ballista up. I think I'm going to level this farm up. Do we have the time? Let's level our bombers up. I think that's pretty funny. We currently have 27 bombers. I don't know how many... We have 61 soldiers. Oh yeah, I should have leveled the wall up, actually. I was meant to do that to see what it looked like. The best bit about the Warcrime Tower is it's immortal and cannot be destroyed. Alright. This is it. The end of the line. Now we got to procreate right at the end. We must play all of our cards. Well, we're going to procreate more soldiers. We can't play the Scout Tower, and we can't play the Mycelium. So let's see how we go. No, more soldiers. We have 70 soldiers now. No, we have 71 soldiers now. Oh, look at the champion of trees. He summons thorns. I don't know. The soldiers are pretty good. That's true. Swamp Thing is hopefully going to get roasted. But he is dropping thorns on all of our guys. Soldiers are doing all the work right now. Oh, the choppers have crossbows. That's so cute. We're running out of soldiers because of the thorns. Our troops won't attack the champion until all of the elven soldiers are dead. They're almost dead. Okay, now we're on to the king. Champion of nature. Oh, he's pretty tough. All of our other units are dead somehow. It is all that seems to be left is the flame tower and whatever is fighting him underneath here. Our ballista are gone, and now he's marched. Oh, we're gonna lose. We are gonna lose. This is GG. Except he stopped. But we're still gonna lose. Unless these traps do like a kabillion damage, we're gonna lose. The doubters will be screaming and shouting in glory. Oh, thank you, T-Rem, for the gifted subscription. That's very kind of you. Oh my god, T-Rem, what did you do? 5 YouTube memberships. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Kevin R. Muraz, forgot you, Lieutenant Dag, and Lazy Scene. Why has he stopped moving? Why is he just standing there and letting us beat him up? Oh, it's because of the walls. He has to kill the wall before he can move forward. That's why he's stuck here. And he can only do 1 damage to the wall. No love for Dr. Doctor. Aw. It's just random, unfortunately. Okay, let's go to max speed. We could be here for a while. Am I going to win or am I going to lose? How much health do the walls have? Yeah, it keeps adding more thorn spawns. But we only do 1 damage per tick to it with the flamethrower. I have no idea how much damage the traps do. I've got a feeling that it can mainly... Oh, it's done it. And that's it. The traps didn't do any damage at all. Oh, wait. Yeah. That was the saddest thing that has ever happened to me on stream. The doubters won. The stupid, stinking doubters.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious
killer. That's just a kick in the dick in the balls right there. That line. Saddest thing so far. Thanks, Damien. Oh, I cannot believe we just lost. Oh, that's so frustrating. That was such a good run. You just came back to me losing. Yeah, that was such a good run. We did so well. Oh. The soldiers did 1,100 damage. No, 11,000 damage in that last section. Giant Broccoli is OP. I think he could only take 1 damage per attack. And I think he managed to thorn all of our soldiers to death. I don't know how he killed all of our ranged units, though. These were supposed to be celebrity subs. you celebrated far too early, TRM. That was your problem. Oh, I can't believe we died right in the last second. The commiseration subs. Oh, I appreciate the commiseration subs. That was impressive, but ultimately futile. Yeah, that is a very good way to put it. Oh, we've unlocked the King of Greed. As I said, fall at the 11th hour. I'm just going to have a look at the King of Greed's cards, but then I'm going to end the stream because I'm tired and it's late on a Friday night, and I want to go to bed because I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But I will be back on Sunday with 1 more game for Turn-Based Fest, so tune in for that. So the Palace casts a ray that insta-kills targets and golden enemies drop gold. We've got the Beacon, which we've seen every year has 2% attack speed to adjacent troops. We've got the Vault, which receives 3 gold at the end of every year. We've got the Dispenser, which does more attack speed per gold that it gets. Midas's Touch, which when your troop kills, there's 2% chance to receive gold. The Mortgage, which destroys a plot to give you 30 gold per level. The Overinvestment, which spends 30 gold to increase the set of every troop. The Mercenary, which gives you 1 for every 50 money. And the Thief, who jumps the enemy's backline and stabs them. And then I can't see their perks. Okay. Start with 20 gold per rank. Nepo baby. Start with, 1 vault card in your hand per rank and 1 free shot purchase per rank. Interesting. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining the stream. I didn't say number 6 Ages Forever, Ellerin. That was a one-off stream for Turn-Based Fest, but there does seem to be a lot of interest in me playing it. So I may pop back into it in the future. I'm not completely counting it out. It actually went down better than I was expecting, which was really surprising, and I'm really happy about that. Tonight was 9 Kings. I've had a lot of fun with it. I think we've kind of done everything with 9 Kings that we could really do with it in a stream. I don't think it's one to return to. F the wheels forever. Riders for life. But I don't really see us returning to Nine Kings, but I can see it being a really fun game, especially to play on mobile, which I think it is available on. For now, though, I'm going to head off to bed. I hope you all had a great day, night, noon, weekend, etc. I will be back on Sunday. I may also squeeze in a surprise Elden Ring stream at my old time because I have Monday off because apparently it is the King's birthday. But I will see you all later. Have a wonderful day, etc. And I will catch you when I catch you. You're all great. See you for now. Ciao.